Welcome back to Back Road Bikes. Today we're out here in the land between the lakes again, and I wanted to make this video and give a little update on the Marin Kentfield 2. This bike's got a lot of interest, it looks like, based on my first video that I did on it. So today I'm just going to go over it a little bit throughout my ride and talk about things I like about it and things that I would like to change in the future. But spoiler alert, this bike's awesome. I really don't have anything bad to say about it. Still, the only upgrades that I've done are the coyote bars, and I stole this Iberia bag off my GT, and it works fantastic on this bike. So I'm gonna hit the trail, and we'll catch back up with you guys here in a little bit and tell you some more about what I think about it. Alright, here we are again, out here on the trail. Looks like this might have some rain clouds moving in, so I may get wet. But one thing I can say about Marin Kentfield, it's just an easy bike to live with. It's easy to ride. It's very comfortable. Not a very sporty bike, but definitely fast enough for the kind of riding I can do. Oh! It hit me on top of the head. Lord, glad I got a helmet on. Yeesh. Anyway, so I got the corn growing out here. But yeah, the Advent X, fantastic group set. Really big fan of it. The brakes on this bike are fine. I'm a fan of mechanical disc brakes. As long as they work good, I don't have any problems with it. One thing I do like about this bike too is the tires. They're really good for paved trails like this, and they're also good for a little bit of gravel. So, very solid tire. But we're going to keep it going and try to get over the bridge and probably go for a pretty good little ride today, hopefully, as long as I don't get wet. Alright, here we are in the Canton area of the trail. I think this is one of the newest parts of this trail. It runs along US 68 here, as you can see. But very smooth, very nice. Good little multi-use trail. I believe it goes for about another 6 miles. That's my bell. Gotta have those for the walkers and hikers sometimes, so let them know you're coming up behind them. Well, we're about 4 miles in, and I could say that out of the box, this Marin is very comfortable. The seat's good. Of course, I changed the handlebars for me, and that makes it a lot better. But the geometry, I think, is what helps this bike the most. It's just got fantastic geometry for laid back riding. It's almost like a sporty beach cruiser feel to the pedals, but a mountain bike feel to the front end, if that makes any sense. Now that I've said it, it really didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but it's a hard bike to pin down. I just know that it works well. And next time I make a long trip, like I did with the GT, 36-mile ride, this is definitely the one I'm going to be picking. The gearing is spot on. The Advent X is fantastic. The tires are good for just about everything. I just really don't have any really issues with this bike at all. It's fantastic. But all right, I'm gonna shut up. Just let you guys take in a little bit of the scenery. Beautiful Western Kentucky, and one of the newer bike paths that we have. Alright, here we are. We're about 7 miles in. Up ahead up here is a pretty gnarly hill. It's actually a Strava segment. It's long and quite steep, and it gets even worse towards the top. So just kind of giving myself a little break before we got to hit that thing. And once I get to the top, there's not a whole lot left, maybe another mile or two. But I'm anxious to see how the Kentfield climbs, because I have a segment on Strava for that on the GT and on the old Schwinn Vantage RX2 gravel bike that I had. So I want to kind of see what my times are. I feel pretty good today, you know, average. So hopefully it'll be a pretty decent test of how that 1x works versus a 2x versus a 3x. It's got that 51 tooth low gear on the back, so I'm not really even anticipating having to use the low, but we'll see when we get to the top. Alright, well, we made it up that big hill. Wasn't too bad. Actually, I felt really good, but the way we get back to the truck to see what the Strava time is. It's a beautiful old home. There's a historical marker up here I want to check out. I always see it when I ride by, but I never take the time to stop. It's a beautiful house, though. It's been a good ride. Weather's held out for me. Hopefully I can make it on the way back and still stay dry. Get up here and see what this says. First Court of Trigg County. Huh. There you go. Guess that used to be a well. An old building. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, so that ride is in the books. We finished with about 21 miles total. It's a good little ride for me. Kentfield did great. New personal record on the big hill climb I talked about earlier. So that's pretty impressive. That means it was faster than it was on I did on the Schwinn Vantage RX2, which is a pretty much just a gravel bike. So yeah, for a weird cruiser mountain gravel hybrid bike, it was still plenty quick and really comfortable. I think if there was any upgrades I would make to it, maybe some different grips. Those grips aren't bad, they're just, I can't leave anything alone. I keep thinking of how I'd like to have lock-ons, so I'll probably get some lock-ons. And the saddle actually was really good. 20 miles, my butt's gonna hurt no matter what I'm on, unless I'm sitting on a couch or something, but it wasn't bad. So pretty impressed with that. So hopefully this little update on the Marin Kentfield is helpful to somebody. Like I said, it's a fantastic bike. I have no regrets of buying it. I think it's great, and I would suggest it to anybody who just wants a do anything, do everything kind of bicycle. It's fantastic. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.